fans of the colorful pedals from companies named after vegetables. I don't know how many you are, but you're out there. So we're looking at the green carrot pedals, comfortably plum. There's so much nerd shit in here. This is the pedal that gives you the Gilmour sound for the fuzz guys from a total nerd in the UK. Come on, the company's called Green Carrot Pedal. So what happened is, I think someone commented on Facebook, "Hey Henning, look, this pedal has exactly your colors." And it's true, it's turquoise and purple, and pretty much exactly the right turquoise and purple. Pretty much looks like my house, exactly. And I wrote to Andy from Green Carrot Pedals and said, "Andy, send me the pedal, no charge. I'm going to make a video about it, even though I'm not a fuzz guy, because, come on, the colors alone justify that." So this is the pedal. And as I'm talking about it, Leslie could show it from many different angles so that it makes sense to have all the cameras. So yeah, that's it's a dual pedal where you can turn on both sides independently with a red and a green light, and it is beautiful turquoise, beautiful purple. This kind of captures it almost. It's so difficult with cameras. This is a little bit too blue. It's actually more turquoise. Go on the, yeah, that's also, what? That's close enough, I'm gonna say. So what do we have here? On the right side, we have a ram's head big muff, which, please excuse me, I literally don't know fuzzes and muffs, and I don't know Pink Floyd, and I don't know Gilmour. Is it the guy that recently had a Strat, but then he lost it or he sold it or something used? Is it the guy who's selling used instruments now? That guy. So this is what a big muff looks like. This is probably not the ram's head because it doesn't have a ram's head on it. Why is it called a big muff? Well, because if you put it next to the pedal, you can see that it's considerably bigger. So yeah, it's got the classic big muff thing in it, but even more because it's got a 3-position something shape switch, which gives you more fuzziness. And then on the left side, it's got a color sound power boost, which I really don't know what that is. If that's some classic pedal that I should be aware of, let me know. I should be buying this Pedal Crush book that's out, where there's a lot of information about pedals. I'm pretty sure that power boost's in there, and you should check that out. Pedal Crush by Kim, Björn, and some other people. Glenn is not that wrong about some things. So, and apparently what Gilmour did is he had the ram's head, he had the color boost, color sound power boost, and he sent the big muff into that, and that was one of his sounds for some time when he played the Stratty thing that he now sold. And apparently that's a thing. And Andy went and put it into one box and gave the color sound thing a volume knob, which it didn't have before, and this clicky switch, which this thing doesn't have, and it's much smaller and has amazing colors. So, as a disclaimer, I used that thing for about 3 minutes, recording the intro that you heard, and that was it. And I liked it. I'm not a fuzz guy, but this doesn't hold me back. I don't like it when fuzzes hold me back, when my playing is stifled, when I feel like, I think I can play better than that, but the pedal doesn't allow me to do it. This allows me to play as shitty as I usually do. So, in order to do the Gilmour-y things, I have a Strat. It's not black and it's not traditional, but hey, this is a Schecter Nick Johnston signature going into the Comfortably Plum, which I think might possibly be like a play on words. Or did Pink Floyd have a song about fruit? I don't know. I wish I could play any Pink Floyd riffs, but I can't. So I shan't. This into the thing, into the Tone King Sky King, into the aluminum cab by Scott Dixon, mic with the Lewitt MTP 440, and the aux with the 412 loaded Creamback speaker. By itself, it sounds like so. A little bit of reverb from the Tone King. We turn on the ram's head, the big muff thing. That's a very pleasing fuzz. Good is good. So we'll tinker with that. So yeah, that's good. And tone. And the switch. In the middle it gets a little bit, well, mid-scooped actually. The highs get much more fizzly and it's a more harsh sound. Don't know what it does on the top. It sounds very similar to the bottom. I'm gonna go with the bottom. That's the most pleasing to me. Moving on to the colored box sound by Power People. Oh, so. That sounds like a different kind of fuzz. A more aggressive, gnarly fuzz, if you ask me. But it's fully playable. I mean, it's some fuzzes just aren't. Everything is there. That could be for the sludgy people. Pump the one into the other. I can see why Gilmour would do that, because with single coils, directly into Marshall or Highwater or whatever you played, is, especially in the bridge position, this fattens it up so much that you kind of have the humbucker thickness, of course a lot of other aspects as well, but you can totally fill with the singles. Nice. So we're gonna go use that, what we had here, and do some leads with some delay. Because he had some delay. I literally went through 20 different keys there. The sustain is forever. This is a great fuzzy lead box and more. But for leads, holy crap, the sustain doesn't end. Now, I'm going to go a little bit tamer there. And we're going to change amps really quickly, going into a SV20H, which is the miniplex seat by itself, sounds so. Going into the Friedman small box. Going into the AC20, which is Voxish by itself. Going into the Rev D20. 120. Going into the Synergy Syn 50 OS module, which is Dumble-ish. That's pretty damn dope. Going into the Carl Martin Custom Shop 50. Going into, I think we're almost through, the Orange Reverb 50. Going into the Engel Savage 120. That's the 15. Marshall JCM 800. Back in the tone key. So, bottom line, what do I think? I'm not the biggest Fuzz fan, but this delivers. Is it noisy? Is it loud? Is it... Yes, it is, but it's also big. But it has a lot of options. Treble, bass, tone, 3-position switch, volume, another volume, a drive. It has 2 clickies. So I think tonally you get a shit ton of options out of this. A little bit of a gnarly, fuzzly fuzz around sustainy fuzz right here. If you're a fan of the Floyd, I think you should get it anyway. If you're a fan of singy, fuzzy leads, you should get it. If you need more control on your fuzz, if you want 2-stomp beats, get it. Hand-built, yes. Small brand from England, yes. Price, £200 plus shipping. That's absolutely reasonable for the boutique nature of the pedal. Do some of the... as Leslie pointed out, is some of the writing already going away? Yes, it is. Might be deliberate. Might be bad printing. Who knows? It's got a chassis-mounted 9-volt on the top, which I absolutely love. That is always something I point out positively. If you're a fan of the fuzz, I think this is one of the really good ones. Because I didn't feel once like, oh, damn, a fuzz video. I didn't feel once like my playing didn't come through. Comfortably Plum. Something Pink Floyd. If you need to make your thinny pickups more like thicky pickups, that's the one. I'll put a link to Green Carrot pedals below. Thanks, Andy, for sending that over. Use other links to, if you want to check out what I used in this video, whereas if it's the guitar, the aux, or whatever, links to Sweetwater and Thomann are below. If you use them, that really helps me. If you really want to help me, go on Patreon, do at least $1. $1 a month doesn't kill anyone, but it keeps this channel rolling, and it keeps Leslie paid. It's her time too. She switches those videos, and the dogs and the animals, and the dogs and the animals. The dogs are animals. The dogs and the cats. Oh, I had too much caffeine. There's no such thing. And animals at the end.
The letters are supposed to look like that.
What? The letters are supposed to look like that?
Yeah, on pictures and the internet, they all look like that.
Leslie did research, and other pedals look like that too. So this is deliberate. Animals.